in this video, I want to go over how to submit work for the course and also how to see feedback that I give you. So let's get into course content. And we're going to go into this first week. And you see that there is a quiz on the syllabus and the two videos. So I'm going to show you how to do a quiz. I have a pretend quiz in there. When you get into the course, this won't be there because you're actually going to do the quiz on the course outline. So when you get in, it says you can save it and resume it later, but you do have, I think I said 15 minutes for each quiz. I'm going to go in and double check. So you ready? You click begin. All right, and I'm just going to go, I don't know. I'm just going to answer. I'm not even going to read the questions. Obviously, you don't do this. You, okay. Okay. Okay, fine. Oh, I should say that. So you click on, let's do this. And then if you wait long enough, it'll do it, but I'll just click on saved. Okay. Okay. If I go on, after a certain amount of time, one elephant, it automatically saves. Now let's say you're going through and we're going to do this one. And then as you get down to here and you say, oh, wait a minute. I got this one. This one's wrong. You can go back and change it. And then just make sure you save your answer. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Question 10. Okay. And all right. And then once you're done, gotta move. Let me minimize that. You're going to save and submit. Is it working? Save and submit. Okay. Alrighty. You can click OK to view the results. And it shows you, you got question 1 and question 2 wrong. All right. Oh, question 5 and 6. Oh, guess what? I shouldn't have gone back to change that. 8. Okay. So this is what you do. You go in. Remember, quizzes are always due on Sunday. So I would say, you know what your schedule is. But let's say you go in on Friday and you do the quiz, and then you look and you say, I did not know the answer for this. Let me go double check in the book and then see if, or if it's not in the book, maybe it's in the lecture, and then you can see how you did. All right. So let's go back. You go to the pretend quiz. You may do the quiz twice. All right. So you're going to go begin and oops, I only gave myself one attempt on this. So you will have 3 choices. You can go back to the course, you can view your attempt, or you can retake it. So when you remember, you do have two attempts to do the quiz. So it's always definitely give yourself enough time so that you can take the quiz, see how you did, figure out what the correct answers are, and then go back and retake it. There are always 11 questions. The grade is out of 10, so there is 1 extra credit question on every single assignment. Okay, so now let's go back here. Let's say now you are interested in doing the journal. So we're going to go into this week. Okay, so here's the journal. So when you click on, basically when you see anything underlined, you guys know this, but if you see anything underlined, it's a link. So when you click on this, what you see are the instructions. You also see the rubric. Well, you see a lot of information. It's when is this due? How many points could you get? What's the rubric? Oh, well, let's take a look at this rubric. And let's make this a little bit bigger. I don't think enough professors spend enough time on this. You always want to see how you're going to be graded before you jump into the assignment. Okay, so, excuse me. This is how you're, I'm going to sneeze, how you're going to be graded. Um, every single journal and also the essay has the um, same rubric, same score sheet. You're looking at the issue of communication, right? You're also looking at, I'm going to modify this. For some reason, students find the phrase social phenomena confusing. They think it has to do with social media. Social phenomena, basically, I also call it culture. And the idea that, excuse me, we are influenced by culture, by our family, by our friends, by the school that we attended, by the town that we grew up in, by the country that we grew up in. So basically, if you did a great job, you are exploring the influences that shape, for most of the time, it's you as an individual, that shape a person's attitudes, beliefs, emotions, and actions. We don't spend an awful lot of time looking at how these systems are created, maintained, and altered by cultural means. We will talk about this when we get to chapter 3, and then applies the concepts to your own life. So, you're writing a journal and you say, that maybe you've always been a hesitant communicator. And you say, I guess I've always just been that way. There's not a lot of analysis. So maybe you look at, like, I was a very shy person. Well, guess what? So was my mom. So that's what I saw growing up. I saw people holding back. Okay. So then I would say, I'll start to analyze it. Okay. The third aspect that I'm looking at is critical thinking. That is drawing conclusions, doing some, showing me that you're not just on the surface. You're actually, I like to call this the so what, or the and so part. So you go through and you describe, this is what happened. This is why it happened. Here are the cultural means. Okay, now that you have this information, then what? All right. I'm also going to look at writing conventions, basic essay techniques, meaning you use capital letters, you use correct punctuation, you've written this in paragraphs, not just one big blob, and that you have cited correctly and you have created a works cited page. I have a video on how to do this, so just hang tight and I will show you that. And then the format. We use MLA format in this class. So what you have to make sure is that the margins are 1 inch all the way around. You have a header at the top right of every page. You've got your name, the date. Your name and your last name and the page number. And anyways, I have a video where I will go over this. Okay, let me exit this. Okay, so basically what you're going to do is you're going to create a submission. If you do create a submission, then you type it in the text box. I do not want you to do that. What I want you to do is I want you to upload a file, and the file has to be a Word document. Do not, let me say this again, do not use Google Docs. So you have typed it, and so I'm actually using a student journal. I got permission to use the journal. Okay. And then we click submit, and you'll know that it's good because you'll see it underlined here. Dang. Start new. I uploaded the wrong one. Okay, which you can do. Oops, upload files. Okay, browse local files. Nope, I gotta go here. That's what I did wrong. Okay, yep, submit. And then, okay, there it is. And your journals are always your last name and then what it is. So, Smith, journal chapter 1. Smith, journal chapter 5. Smith, journal chapter 9. Okay. Sometimes, and I don't know why, you have formatted it correctly, but then when you upload it here, it looks funky. Probably don't worry about it. All right, so then you click OK, and it's done. All right, so now let me pause so I can show you something else. Okay, so you've submitted the work. Then this is what you do. Go to My Grades. Okay, when you have submitted the work, it turns from black to blue. Okay, so you see here, oh, I did the journal. And then you see a speech bubble. If you click on that, it says, oh, please click on the link to see feedback. And when you click on that, it's going to download a document. Okay, this one. Okay. So here's what you see. You sometimes it shows up. You actually see the comments in the margins. Sometimes you just see the speech bubble, and you have to click on that, and you'll see the. Oh, I should have downgraded her for that. All right, and you will see comments in the margin. Okay, comments in the margin. Sometimes instead of comments in the margin, I will. Okay. I will highlight something. Alrighty, blah blah. Anyways, so there are marginal comments, and then there is the score sheet, and purple's my favorite color, so you will see kind of I did each one. So for the first journal, I didn't I don't tend to downgrade people on the if their works cited page or their citations are not accurate. Then I get mean. Okay. And then I will always do here's what I really liked, and then here's what you need to work on. And always the last thing is I will give you an update on what your current grade is. Okay, so you got to get out of there. So it's really important to use, oh, come on. There we go. Use my grades and always click on the speech bubbles. Okay. So what else? For the discussions, hold on for that one. Okay. So for the discussions have a different kind of feedback. So you can see that I did the brief bio. So again, this one, click on that. It says, please see the rubric for feedback, or you can do view, view rubric. And so what you will see for this is a grade and then what I especially liked and or what you need to work on next time. Okay. And I forgot to do it here, but basically what I would do where it says the total, I would say, okay, let's see, double that is 42. I would say this is equal to an 84. Okay. So basically, while it is very important for you to know how to submit the work, it's also very important for you to realize that, except for the quizzes, I don't just give grades. I always give feedback. And I notice every semester there are a few students who make the same mistakes over and over again, which means they're not reading my feedback. So just make sure that you take the time to click on view rubric, and then you will get my feedback. All right. As I say always, if you have any questions, please reach out to me.